Before episode 7 of the Digital Circus comes out tonight, I want to tell you guys about one of my theories that I call the Cain and Kinga theory. So, assuming the C&A company stands for Cain and Abel, I think that Cain is obviously Cain, and I think that Abel is, hear me out, Kinga. So, Kinga's mentioned having years of computer science skills, and a lot of people have theorised that he is one of the creators of the Digital Circus potentially. So I think they were either brothers, business partners. I think Kinga was more responsible for like the technical side and the actual making of the game and how it plays. And I think Cain was probably the one who actually chose like the circus theme and was more in the design side of the technical parts. I think that they tried to demo their own game. I think that Cain is also a playable character. So I think that both brothers or business partners went in with Abel playing Kinga and Cain being Cain. I think that originally the game was designed so that the Cain character is one playable character and then all the others are basically at the whim, kind of like a dungeon master vibe. So I think Cain went in to do the dungeon master part, Abel, i.e. Kinga, went in to test how the player would see it, and something happened and they basically got trapped inside the game. Now, the theory kind of splits at this point because Queenie, as we know, was Kinga's wife. Whether she was his real life wife and came in the game to find him, or she found the game trying to find out what happened to her husband, or whether she is just another character that got brought in and she's his in-game wife. This is where the theory splits as well for all the other characters, because on the one hand, it could be that the game was abandoned and the building was boarded up because obviously they weren't there anymore to pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. And they all stumbled upon the abandoned building themselves, started to explore, and that's how they came across the Digital Circus game and got trapped there too. Another theory that I haven't heard anyone mention, which I think could be possible, but I don't know if it will be or not, is what if they were all employees of Cain and Abel? So think about it, because you've got Pomni and Zubul who both explore abandoned buildings, and I think that skill could be used for like designing backgrounds or coming up with different concepts for the game, and maybe they wanted that input. I think Pomni was being modest about how many followers she probably had on her YouTube, and maybe she was a bit more well known than she previously mentioned, so it's a case of that might be why she got hired. Zubul also has design skills with tattooing, and that's where Gangle comes in. I think Gangle was a creative designer, maybe a character designer, background designer. Ragatha, I think, was there because she either helped fund it with her parents' money, or it's a case of like with her being the wealthy rich girl with the horse and her parents expecting so much of her. I think maybe she wanted to do something that was like something they wouldn't be into, like games or something, so that she was doing what she wanted with her life and trying to use either her money or her influence to benefit them. And kind of like it's something her parents would frown upon, if that makes sense. That's why she did it. As for Jax, like, can you imagine anyone